Hello everybody and welcome back to Delhi. A few things, I guess. At this point, I think so the funny thing is we're not even playing on the Poland patch, right? So we can't like search through our ledger because we're playing on the Dharma patch, not the patch that came out like a little bit later, which is fine. Where is it here? Like if we go to armies, right, we can't search for country, which is really nice that you can do that. Anyways, but it's just a small thing, right? There's a few different changes with the Poland patch. You know, Poland would be not dead right now if we were on the Poland patch, honestly. But the thing is, there's a new patch coming out, right, with the Golden Centuries DLC. That's really exciting. So I think these episodes are going to be flying out a little bit faster. I'm going to try to finish this before then, or the Golden Century DLC, and hopefully we'll start something new with Golden Century. Don't know what that's going to be yet. Who we're going to play, but we'll probably play someone, you know, thematically, someone in the Iberian region here. Including, I guess, you know, bits of Northern Africa that might be changed around a bit. And, you know, so these episodes are probably going to be, there's probably going to be a big cascade of them coming out, I'm assuming. The other thing is EU4, it's like I want to continue these Let's Plays because they're low effort, they're really simple to make, but it's fun because I get to play a little bit more EU4 and I'm down to that. And it also is kind of nice because we can kind of talk things through, we can take it easy. It's different than streaming the game. It's actually fun for different reasons, just being able to kind of play and talk everything through and kind of look at it more from like a beginner standpoint. You don't have all the pressure of all the, you know, the super experts at the game kind of breathing down your neck and stuff. And then I can kind of talk to the people that are less experienced at the game, right? That's what these are for. This, of course, isn't for complete beginners. Like, you know, the expectation is you kind of know where to find stuff, but this is pretty much for the next step past being a complete beginner. You know how to play the game, but you're still learning how to play the game. I guess you know the physicality of playing the game, but not necessarily all the decision-making points. And neither do I, right? We're just learning here. Literally just learning here. So, you know, I do want to continue the EU4 on the YouTube, even though it's kind of low effort. And because it's low effort, no one really cares about it and stuff like that. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. So I do want to continue these series because it is something that I could put in. But I'm going to try to do a little bit more high effort stuff as we push into the next year. So let's get back to playing Delhi. And some of that's going to be EU4 related. Some of that's not going to be EU4 related. It just kind of depends. So it looks like we actually have the option to upgrade our government rank. When did that pop up? This will give us 25 prestige. Well, we're at 75. So we do have room to go up. We have a good heir. We don't need to bop the heir or the leader. Yeah, so let's just go up. Let's go up. We are now an empire. Which means that all of these bits over here are now accepted cultures. Gives us no penalties. It has been promoted. Cool. So we could promote some other little bits here. We could actually promote this group here, which is 4% of our total development. That would cost a decent. That doesn't seem like a lot. Our total development is what right now? Oh, it is 1,000. Wow. Okay. That's quite a lot actually. Why are we getting liberty desire issues? Why? Enforced religion, well, that should be going down. Like this thing, we're doing all these things. Pay off debts, they don't have any debts. Relative power, I don't even get that. Like well, it says 28%. I'm a little bit surprised if you think you're really 28% relative power. Is our opinion maxed with these? Our opinion is not maxed with them. So that's actually going to be one way to resolve that. Is just to get the opinion up a little bit. So let's get their opinion up. That should actually, from this point on, with the ticking down of the, right, because they're going to be ticking down on this forced religion. We could have actually placated local rulers, so we still could do that, right? We could spend our prestige to do that, but because it is going down anyways, but let's just benefit from that prestige, kind of soak that in a little bit. We have a good amount of money. How were we looking on the institutions when we last left off? Global trade in 1600. We have fully embraced the printing press. Our neighbors are going to be benefiting from that soon. very soon. Vigianagar doesn't even have colonialism yet, so Vigianagar is going to be a few techs back. And because of our efforts, it looks like me and everybody else is keeping up with the technologies. Printing press, though, again, yeah, people are going to be struggling to take that, to gobble that up. So, and it's also going to be putting these nations into debt, right? These nations around us, Vigianagar, Balmanis, these countries, so they're going to be going into debt in order to embrace that. So that's going to make them weaker, which is good. So we're making good money. Are we paying for advisors? We are paying for advisors. Nice that we have a missionary dude here. Looks like we're not even getting a discount on this guy. That's full price. We come over here. We could do this to get the influence up for the emirs. Don't know if we want to do this right this second, because it looks like I think we are going to be coming up here and hitting one of these buttons. Let's just kind of hold off on hitting some of these buttons until they're all ready to hit. Same here. We can hit seek support of the clergy, but we can't hit this button, which is going to be 2 years away before we can demand administrative support. So let's just wait on that. In fact, we're actually getting the full benefits of that right now. Do we want a stability up? No, we're already at +2 stability, so we don't want to pay the extra cost. Going into +3, it's not worth it. It's an extra 100% cost penalty. Go from 2 to 3, 50% to go from 1 to 2. These bits right here are going to be available refreshed in 1577, so we will remember that. We are focusing on military. We can change this in 12 years. No, sorry, we're focusing on Diplo. And that makes sense because we're actually just starting the Diplo idea group. We're way ahead in all the technologies. Just fantastic. Let's hit this button. Get paid a little bit more from the vassals, which is cool. That's actually going to be decent for us, to be honest. Once we get this, that's going to be yearly prestige. Lots of good stuff that we're going to be getting down here. I'm getting this extra diplomatic reputation, extra diplomatic relations, aggressive expansion impact. All this stuff is very, very good for us. Very, very good for us. So we're going to be working on that. We have completed all of our Delian ideas, which includes the extra promoted culture for finishing this out, and the extra yearly legitimacy. Not really the best down the stretch, but we had some good stuff early, right? We have some good stuff in the front. Really good stuff kind of in the front. Weaker stuff at the back end, but that's okay. That's right. We technically are at 100% overextension, and we're not sure. We're not sure if this is actually like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to count as being over 100%. Like, I don't know if you have to be at 100% or higher, or if you have to be above 100%. So it's all depending on how it's coded, because we're at exactly 100.0%, which is insane. Now, we might be able to fix that actually by making states. Like, Assam looks like it's going to be an amazing estate. Oh, this is... Wait, what? This actually is going to be an incredible estate. 7 development, 25, 30, 22, 12. I mean, this estate is literally going to be 80. Like, it's going to be nearly 100 development. That's actually completely bonkers because it's a five province state. And this guy right here is just mad developing. So yeah, let's just make this estate. I'm wondering if that's actually going to affect overextension. I don't know if overextension is affected based on how many like chord bits we like. If we chord that, is that now? No, okay, no, I don't know. Let's try that one more time. 21 dev's not quite as appealing. Maybe we could try like, what is U? Just state U. I don't even know how to find some of these. This is one way to... Oh, that was it, wasn't it? So it was somewhere over here. Yeah, nope. Nope, that's a big nope. I'm not going to state this junk. There's mostly just junk here. Except for, I mean, we could see like a 1 out of 5 that's a 9. We can see a 1 out of 8. Well, Nepal, we know where Nepal is, but... Okay, like a 1 out of 4 that's a 12. That's going to be a good solid 37 dev. I mean, this would be a good one to do. Just again, kind of like following the lines of experimentation, right? Let's hit that button. Actually, no. That doesn't mess us up if we undo this right away, does it? Let's just keep it. The thing that I was kind of we have so many available states, it's not even funny, right? So we really, I mean, we have 16 available states. 16 available states, which is just nuts. So doing this is fine, but we're probably not going to conquer this land for a while. That's kind of why I wanted to double back there, but now I'm not sure how that's all going to affect, but the economy is going to come down nicely, which is great. I mean, these are technically provinces that we can then, you know, assign to... Oh, it's a harbor, huh? Very nice. So we could give this to the local missionary strength, minus 100%. Minus 100%. And we could start giving some of these bits to the, like, the... No. So we don't have just the merchant guild. Any equivalent. We can't assign any of these because they're not the right religious group. They have to be Hindu. Or Buddhist, I guess. Let's unpause the game, let it roll. 5% additional, for 10 years, I don't think we care too much about that, to be honest. Most of the people around us directly hate us. That's a short-term thing. We have some rebel issues, but only in our vassal territories. And even then, it's just completely insignificant, so. I mean, some of this we could try to stomp out. All right. Bagalon, well, we know where Bagalon is. Right down here. We could just walk over to here and stomp that out. Yeah, the rebel situation is fine. We do have money, right? I think that was the point of the entire story, is that we have money. Let's build one of these somewhere. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take a 0.47. I'll take it. With available build slots in that area? Heck yes. Of course, we just spent all our money, so this option's probably not... That's a lot of money, though, to spend like this anyways. Yearly prestige, don't care about that. I mean, none of that stuff we care about. It's a huge amount of wasted money. And we're just going to kind of make them upset for a little bit. That's fine. They'll bounce back. They'll bounce back in a year. Be fine. So we're going to be paying a little bit more per month for maintenance because of that. Actually, we're still making good money per month. See, if we go here, it's, what is it? Plus 7.5% land maintenance, so. Truces are, whoa, truces are expiring. That's why our dudes are here, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, we never even really thought it. We unpaused the game. We weren't even really thinking about who we're supposed to be attacking. Oh. This is bad, because I think we wanted to make sure we were attacking quickly. Because they could potentially... I mean, is there a coalition in play right now? I can't even remember. Are these guys actually... Can we attack them? Okay. I'm not seeing any reason why we can't do that. So Gujarat is about to be gone. Delhi here in 86. Whatever that was. You know, it's a while before that. You're allied over here. Interesting. And we don't have a truce with you. You have a truce with Gujarat. What do we need for the missions? What missions are we working on? 2 more provinces from the Timurids, which we know we can now farm, right? We've proven that we're stronger than them. We can farm that stuff. Don't we also want to be attacking Bengal at some point? Enforcing them to be our vassal? We have no truce with Bengal. Let's win this war really quick here, and then we'll probably shuffle over and do Bengal. Because if we can get a truce on them, because look at all these cores. Look at all this reconquest that we could do. How insane would that be? That would be on Orissa, obviously, but... Yeah, I mean, we could take this and grab all this stuff for them. We could make a nice little vassal right there. And we're getting, right, we're going down influence so that we can more adequately handle these vassals in the first place, which is really big. The only issue here is, did any of our cores here stall because of this? No, all the cores are moving. Right, because we're not going to be able to piece this out until... Not going to be able to piece them out until we're actually, like, get these cores finished. So they have a core on these bits, but we're trying to core this bit, a lot of bits over here. So we should be fine attacking Malwa. It shouldn't freeze. Because if we're at war with Malwa and they have a core on this province, it'll freeze this progress for whatever reason. Just how it's all kind of like designed, I guess. Malwa only has one fort. Yikes, guys. We have a 5.662 general. Oh no. Malwa's gonna get absolutely annihilated. And I think we're giving all of this to the vassal. We do have claims, I think, on at least one of their provinces. However... Well, here, what would happen here? We could make them a co-belligerent. We could make them a co-belligerent. I don't know if that'll do anything for us. Yeah, let's make them a co-belligerent because it looks like their ally over here won't even join, even if they do. I mean, what is this going to do? What is Mara going to do, really? Let's make them a co-belligerent. We double-check that to make sure. You know, it'd be nice if it, in this menu it actually told you what's the actual effect. Okay, it does tell you right there, actually, if you hover over at Mara. But it doesn't tell you whether or not they would accept or not. Which, I kind of see why it doesn't tell you that, because then it would be like a flashing sign, like, you know, in order to yes, make them a co-belligerent, but I think that's the play here. So I don't know what that's going to do. I don't know if that's going to allow us to take this province or not, but, oh, you guys are up here. Let's go. I made them a co-belligerent, so how are they not in the war on the day one? Eh, whatever. Okay. Do they even have any troops? They have 3,000 troops. They have 3,000 troops. Wow, these might be the easiest wars that we have ever done in this entire campaign. Like, all back to back like this. Like, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Like, the wars are essentially over. We just have to push through over here, but... Yeah, that's it. The war is won. Yep, that's a rip for them. Okay, so this one is frozen. This core up here is frozen because these guys have a claim on that core, so, or a core on that province. Yep, fair enough. Well, this is actually, the funny thing is this was all going to go to here, right? Ewart. We're not taking any of this for ourselves. The actual mission itself, I believe, to subdue Malwa is complete. We're actually in the phase of conquer Gujarat, which is just too many provinces to get in one war regardless. Like, if we go here and we take a look at this. People are like Kazakh. I mean, these people already hate us. We click this button right here and then boom. Everybody hates us. Look at the difference. Look at how much aggressive expansion that is. That's actually kind of insane. This is a 30 development province. That's actually kind of crazy. If something like that would be in play, we actually kind of do want that. We do want this because it gets us a connection here, right? But we're going to get a connection here anyways. Oh, interesting. No Diplo. See that? No Diplo. Who is this bordering? This is us down here. But this is us here, right? This is our vassal here. So this gets us, well, we're going to get the border there. I mean, we don't really have to take any of this, but it's interesting. I think that's kind of what we do there, but we could also just grab that for, because literally no one's going to care. Aggressive expansion wise, no one even really cares about that. Yeah. No one's too bothered by that. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind getting that extra coast. Getting this province right here actually would be pretty strategic for getting claims on these bits. You know, making a push towards Hormuz, I think could be good for us. But either way, we need to let it run till these cores here finish up, right? We can't do anything until the cores that we have finish up. So we do need to neutralize these guys here. So let's move these dudes over. We're taking a lot of attrition, but that's kind of something I don't care about because really that's, I mean, money, you know, we could be optimizing our money and manpower a bit better by not taking that attrition. But we'll be okay. But what we should do is we should be looting. Let's just get everybody looting everything. The funny thing is there's still loot here. There was a lot of money there. This is where we could make the Emirs come up, right? The Emirs were upset. That would be a good thing. The Jains, they're at 60%, but they have no influence in our country at all. Like that does not matter. That does not matter. Does this get us anything? It gives us like the tiniest bit of construction cost reduction. And admin's more important than Diplo in general, but we are trying to get our Diplo technology up. But we do have a really good heir on the way, right? With 6 admin or Diplo power, so. We're paying for all level 3s, like not even discounted guys. Crazy, except for our Diplo dude. Kinda crazy. Just waiting for the cores to come in, right? In fact, actually, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looting everything down. We're at max military points. We need to loot everything down as we're waiting for this stuff to do, just kind of, you know, milking as much money as we can. We need to spend our military points. We need to do a full diplomat tour, but it does look like, for the most part, And once Malwa doesn't exist, the aggressive expansion we built against them is irrelevant. Once Mewar doesn't exist, same thing. Once Malmanis doesn't exist, same thing, right? Jarkon. So there's really only so many small little countries that kind of exist that need to be removed. Unfortunately, these guys are allied to Orissa. I mean, there's a bunch of things to consider, right? So we need to do a full diplomat tour, figure out what's going on. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.